morning, welcome to a what I eat in a week. I love starting my days with a juice because it just feels very fresh and cleansing. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we have carrots, some celery, a cucumber, 2 limes, and a piece of ginger. I forgot that I had beets. I'm also gonna add those. And now I'm gonna make pancakes. I'm gonna show you a really easy recipe for healthier pancakes. 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. I'm cracking 1 egg. This is optional, but I add half a tablespoon of vanilla protein powder. Another thing that's optional, but I'm feeling a little bit extra today, so I'm gonna add a little bit of coffee powder. You could add an espresso shot as well. That's totally optional. And then just add a little bit more flour to get the right consistency. 3 tablespoons of spelt flour. This is a little bit healthier than regular flour. This has a lot more fiber in it. It's a little bit more nutritious too. And of course, always a good pinch of salt. Add some maple syrup or coconut sugar or honey would also be perfectly fine. Melt a tablespoon of coconut oil or butter. And now we just fry our pancakes. It did become a little bit more runny than I wanted it to. A bit more flour. Who would I be if I didn't add some Celtic sea salt to my juice as well? I'm in my bed now and I'm gonna have my breakfast here. I'm gonna go through my emails. I've been back and forth with manufacturers. We have something really exciting in the making, and it does take much longer than I expected, but it's been a dream of mine for such a long time. I just feel like the timing feels very right. I'm praying that everything goes smoothly. We can tell you more about it soon. Okay, we have to try the pancakes. I topped it off with mixed berry jam and freeze-dried strawberries and some maple syrup. Good food is really the best dopamine boost. Also ordered this brown cap. I have to show you my favorite blush. It's this one from Merit, and it's so beautiful. It gives you such a natural glow and just the perfect hint of color. I like to use it like a highlighter and a blush. I'll link it in my shop my. It's so good. It's so good. For lunch, I'm having this ravioli with ricotta. For the sauce, I just fried some yellow onion in olive oil, added some salt, pepper, and tomato puree, and whipped cream. Very simple and delicious. It's time to make dinner. I'm not that hungry, so I'm gonna make egg noodles, and it's really simple and so good. It's one of the best quick meals ever, and I always take this to school. It's easy, quick, and you don't have to think about it too much. You just throw everything together, and I'm gonna show you how. So I'm just gonna boil my noodles until they're al dente, not completely cooked through. So the noodles cooked for a minute, Now, now I add balsamic vinegar. And then you add some soy sauce. Back on the stove. Sometimes I add ginger and obviously some salt, some garlic powder and cayenne pepper and paprika powder, black pepper as well. I'm gonna let this cook for a minute on high heat, and we're gonna add in a raw egg and cook it for about 3 or 2 minutes more. You just don't want it to become scrambled eggs, so you gotta keep on stirring. I've taste tested, they're perfect. And what we do now is we add some cheese. It can be whatever cheese you like. I have cheddar cheese today, but you could do mozzarella, parmesan, even feta cheese is really nice with this. Just put some noodles on top of the cheese so that it melts. Some black pepper, some truffle oil, and then some parmesan. And voila. I'm also gonna put some cucumber slices on the side. Let's try it. You have to make it. I'm headed to town with my family to check out some stores and eat some good food. The cutest lady stopped me to give me a compliment, and it made my entire day. She was so sweet. Lite vanilj. Okay, I bought these chips. They're non-fried. They're truffle flavored. I do have a little haul for you, so I'm going to show you a lot of things I've ordered, and a lot of these pieces are dresses and things I will wear during my trip to Italy. Starting off with this dress, it's actually a nightgown, but I'm gonna wear it like a regular dress. I think it's very, very pretty. This beautiful embroidery, it's like mid-length. That's the first thing. I'll also link everything so that you can find anything you like easily. I ordered this beautiful dress. It's black classic dress with lace details around the neckline. Also ordered a cap from Ralph Lauren, perfect for every day. And I just love this brown color, matches my hair perfectly. This lace top, again, beautiful lace, and you can dress it up, dress it down. Another dress, very princessy, again, amazing lace details. Another top, little black top. I find lace to be one of the most flattering details to clothing. It's just something so special about it. Looks very classic, elegant, romantic, sophisticated. Just like there's a little bit extra love into the items and the design. I'm just obsessed. So easy to dress up, dress down, wear with a pair of jeans or with a silk skirt to make it more festive and elevated. So beautiful. That was everything for clothing and like dresses and tops. Now we have a pair of workout shoes. I've been in need of a new pair, so I got these. Let me start off by saying that the shoe space is so overwhelming. It was really overwhelming finding a pair of shoes. They have a lot of different functions and like the soles are different, but I decided to go for these and I'm so happy I did. I just love the colors. I think these will like make me more excited to work out. I tried them on and they seem to be very comfortable. As I showed you, I got a pair of sunglasses, but I went back to change them because I think these ones suit me a lot more. So they look like this. I just like these a lot better. I feel like they're better for every day. So now I'm ready for my trip. I'll make sure to link everything in the description box just in case you liked anything so that you can also get your hands on it. But yeah, I'm very happy with everything that I got. I'm gonna bring a lot of these clothes with me for my trip to Italy. So I'm very excited and yeah, see you in a bit. Good morning. I'm gonna make a apple cider vinegar shot to wake me up because that's disgusting and it does wake you up. Cheers. Been loving long walks, especially in the morning because the weather has been so nice. It's not like overly warm, it's just the perfect temperature. And I like to be mindful of my thoughts during my walks and just make sure that I set my intentions for the day, and it's actually very helpful and calming. Since a lot of you guys have been asking for my sushi cake recipe, I figured I'd show you. It's actually pretty simple. Only thing that takes a little bit of time is just boiling the rice and chopping up all of the ingredients, which isn't that difficult at all. So this recipe will be for 4 people. What you'll need is 1.5 cups of sushi rice, and you're just gonna rinse this in cold water until the water becomes completely clear. After rinsing the rice, let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes in water. I'm gonna pickle some red onions. I have 3 regular sized red onions. This would have been better prepared the day before. This size is perfect. You just add it into a jar. I'm gonna pour hot water into this first. Pour this out. And you just add all of the red onions. Boil 1/2 cup of sugar with a 1/4 cup white vinegar and 1/2 cup water. I'm just gonna add water about 1 inch above the rice, which is about 2 centimeters. And now you just boil the rice on high heat for 5 to 6 minutes. So after 5 to 6 minutes, you get these little holes. Cover it with a lid and let it simmer on low heat. And you just let this simmer for 10 minutes. For our rice, we're gonna boil 1/4 of a cup sugar with a good pinch of salt, 1/4 of a cup rice vinegar. Bring this to a boil until the sugar has dissolved. For the rice to cool down quicker, I'm just gonna transfer it into a cool bowl. Pour the rice vinegar mixture on top. And just let this sit and cool down completely. While we wait for the rice to cool down, I'm gonna place the pickled onions into the fridge. Now we just chop up all of our ingredients. I'm using cucumbers, avocado, sushi grade salmon. About the salmon, I'm using sushi grade salmon. Gotten a lot of questions about where to find sushi grade salmon. I am fortunate to find it in my local supermarkets, but you could substitute the salmon for tuna or make a vegetarian one. I'm just gonna slice these into circles like this. I think Persian cucumbers, the smaller ones, are the most delicious. If you do a regular sized cucumber, one should be enough. And now we whip whipped cream. Add some lemon zest. Now in a separate bowl, I'm gonna whip cream cheese. Incorporate some of that whipped cream, a little bit first. I'm also gonna add some salt and some chives. And now I'm just gonna incorporate all of this with the whipped cream. The rest of the ingredients, cream cheese, about 200 grams, and 3 ripe avocados, fried onions, some sriracha mayo, pickled red onions, the salmon, more lemon zest. So gonna decorate with some spring onions and serve with pickled ginger. If you have wasabi, use that as well. And also some soy sauce. That's basically it. I'm gonna layer everything in a cake tin, starting off with the rice. And now we're gonna cut up our salmon. You need to have a very sharp knife for this. 180 grams is what I have. So you're gonna cut against the grains in a 45-degree angle. Just one swipe like that. That's the sushi cake. It was so fun to make and I know it's gonna be delicious. Let me know if you try it and what you think. So good. I hope you try it. It was really delicious. Wow! Hej, jag har en historia. Oh my god! Vera båten. Just came back home from watching the Spider-Man movie with my friends. It was actually really good. They're like the biggest Marvel fans. I don't know too much about it, but I did enjoy it. I also got some groceries. I want to make a charcuterie board. Today is the last day before traveling, so I didn't get too much so that we don't get any leftovers. I'm gonna make some kale chips. I also got some macadamia nuts, these sourdough crisps, and this cheese I've never tried. More cheese. I also have some brie cheese, cheddar cheese, honey, homemade fig marmalade. So let's start with the kale chips. I'm just gonna rinse these. There are many ways you can flavor these. I've made salt and vinegar ones before, for example, but today I'm gonna do truffle infused salt and garlic powder. And now we just massage this. And you want them all to be covered in the olive oil. Okay, spread everything out. I'm also going to top it off with some Parmesan. Now we place this into a preheated oven at 300 Fahrenheit or 150 Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. But make sure you check on it because everyone's oven is different. Guys, I hate touching meat. This feels so... Ooh. Using whatever I have in the fridge. And we add some lemon juice, add the Parmesan, truffle olive oil, the kale chips are done and they're perfect. Chop up some chunky pieces of the macadamia nuts. Thinly sliced chives, and lastly some more truffle olive oil. And voila! Now I'm just gonna fill any empty spaces with more cherries. So this is the final result. We have sourdough crisps, crispy focaccia, macadamia nuts, cherries, truffle parmesan, kale chips. My favorite, very tart mixed berry jam. We have this cheese. We have brie cheese, homemade fig jam, store-bought fig jam, Swedish honey, orange and ginger marmalade. some olives, creme fraiche, which is almost like sour cream, just a little bit rounder in flavor, lemon juice, chopped macadamia nuts, french fries, and chives, parmesan cheese, truffle olive oil, and that's it. I'm really excited to eat this. For dessert, I have these mini pavlovas. Since I don't have a lot of whipped cream left, mix it with some of this creme fraiche and it will work perfectly because pavlova is obviously very sweet and this will just balance out the sweetness a lot more. The whipped cream is fluffy. We add 3 teaspoons of the creme fraiche and some vanilla bean paste, just a tiny bit of coconut sugar and some lemon zest. Make a little indent. I'm just gonna slice some cherries. Perfect, that's our dessert. Mini pavlovas with lemon, vanilla, and creme fraiche, whipped cream, and some homemade fig syrup and fresh cherries. This is what I'm the most excited for. I'm gonna end this vlog here so that I can start on a new one tomorrow when I'm traveling. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one.